Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. Today I want to speak about the budget and the Small Business Jobs Protection Act. Last I heard, it is tied up in two committees in the Senate. The Senate Committee for Small Business and Entrepreneurship, and the Senate Appropriations Committee. It seems the battle of the budget is going on. The president blames Congress. Congress blames the president. Here I am to say is that Washington is broken. And why is Washington broken? Because we're too busy spending on pork barrel projects than what really matters towards our economy. Putting food on the table for all of our families. And also in the job market, creating jobs. That's the important thing. And also for the solopreneur that contracts everything, that contractors be justly protected. So far, that's not happening. Calvin Coolidge once said, the business of America is business. And this business I'm about to deal with is the economy. So far, Congress is willing to fund all the way through September 1st, which is the beginning of the fiscal year, which makes no sense to me. I'm aware that Congress has agreed to confer. They've taken a few weeks off to take the battle to the constituencies to see how they feel. August 5th, they will return to their duties. It's my hope then that they get this budget battle taken care of, and also that the legislation that the president and I seek gets passed. That being said, I am not in total support of President Clinton. To be honest with you, he keeps the same radical elite staff in some of the White House in positions that I feel shouldn't be there. And so to that end, I think he could do a little bit more towards the cuts. Congress also needs to do its part. I'm open with 10 questions. Yes. Edward Farley at CBNC. A question to you today, Mr. Hendrick, is this. The New York Examiner and the Atlantic Daily say that your wife isn't here because of some affairs going on. Do you have anything to say about that? Norma Sanders was once a good friend of mine. She's the one that took interview to the New York Examiner. But Norma Sanders is a liar. Let's face it. Anybody that had any serious political clout, unless it has to do with Clinton, she betrays everyone she's ever known. She's just as much a con artist as our president. Yes, ma'am.
Evelyn Farley of the Catholic Register. My question to you today is this. Do you expect that faith-based resources for small business will be accepted in the Small Business Jobs Protection Act?
Well, I have to say that many House Republicans are going to support it, even a few Democrats. Even if Congressman Bill Hume won't get off his high horse. Now, that being said, Cordell Wheeler said that he will make sure the Senate passes it with a 69-31 majority. Cordell Wheeler has come to me after a rivalry and says that it's time that both parties put aside their differences. Despite our rivalry, all is right again. Now, Congressman Young, whether he feels like he can govern as a congressman instead of complaining on campaigning and complaining on one or two issues, remains to be seen. That's why I say a congressman that's playing semantics probably need to be voted out, regardless of party. And the Congress that's willing to go by the business of the American people, those are the ones that we need in power. And faith-based initiatives is not something I'm willing to compromise on. It needs to be passed in whatever legislation it's amended to, since in some cases some people say it won't pass on its own. Next. Clinton Jackson from the Fort Worth Times. Mr. President, Mr. Wright, my question is this. You're planning on submitting a package of legislation in the fall towards the House, which is supportability for small business. You still planning on doing that? Yes, I am. I think working with small business, we should do more than just protecting jobs. We should keep intact the tax shelters. And we need to find some ways to protect entrepreneurs that don't necessarily have employees. They want to work it, have some passive residual income. I have no problem with that. But so far, Washington has an issue with that. We need to send a clear laser light message, no matter what the politics is this fall. The Congress and the President this time needs to listen to the American people. But what if you submit it and it fails again? No doubt then the Republican Congress will put it in a way that is agreeable to President Clinton. Then, and only then, will I comment on that. In the meantime, I'm hoping it does pass. I've heard it stands a chance to pass a big majority in the House, but I'm not sure how optimistic I am in the Senate. Nevertheless, I must keep on trying. Who do you think is your lead opponent in that? Well, it was Senator Cordell Wheeler. Now, I'm not sure. It remains to be seen. It's failed twice because it's been amended to welfare reform. Well, it ain't amended to welfare reform. It's my agenda. It's what I want. It ain't what the president wants. Congress is running out of things to sell, therefore. Yes, Buford Overstreet of the Fort Worth Times. A question to you, Mr. Hendrick, for this. Why would Norma Sanders and the Atlantic Monthly and the New York Atlantic Daily and the New York Examiner have an extra ground to you? The press, particularly those in line with Clinton, will write any jack crap about a conservative that opposes them. I'm not immune to that in any way, and I know what's going on. And what they're saying about me is all lies. Hell, half the time Clinton can't even get his act together with his domestic staff. And things are getting worse. If I was him, I'd start firing some staffers that we know are wasting money. And start firing them ASAP. Otherwise, he's in big crap. That's all I can say. Mr. Henry Tim Klein from the New York Post. My question to you is this. Is your wife planning on any defamation cases against these newspapers? No. I have consulted with her, and she will not take any judicial cause of action on this matter. She refuses. She's a private citizen. Her name don't need to be shamed and splattered all over the place. I'm saying now, just let it go. This is BS, and I'm sick and tired of this. My job right here is to work, build the economy, to make sure that Congress brings a budget that all of us as Americans can agree with. Even if there has to be budget cuts. We know that there does. Otherwise, why would there be so much complaining and rambling? Clinton, if he's worth his salt, which I don't know, he'll go from the top down and start laying off some people in hopes of building up what he wants. End of story. End of discussion. Nothing else to say. Period. Looks like that's all. Thank you very much, y'all. I'll get back to work for the American people. God bless y'all. God bless America.